Alrighty, every once in a while something interesting comes across the bench. Uh, YouTube will not allow me to do gunsmithing videos and show the process, but what we have here is a Colt officer's model. I'm going to do this in three pieces. I'm going to do the before, I'm going to do the after it's had some work done to it, and then I'm going to do a third section where I'm shooting this. This is a client's gun. Looks like it's had some upgraded sights on them. At one time they were night sights. 3.5-inch barrel, rubber grips. Somebody has put a magwell extension on it and an ambidextrous safety. The gun has been unloaded and safety checked. Okay, for starters, I'm a 1911 guy that happens to use Glocks, and I also like shooting revolvers. Okay, I really like shooting anything. But a 1911 is kind of near and dear to me. The officer's model. Well, it's got a 3.5-inch barrel as opposed to the full size 45, the 1911's 5-inch. So, where in my opinion, the 45 with the big heavy bullets needs all the help it can get out of that 5-inch barrel. Overall, I think this is going to come out very well, and I think the client's going to be very happy with it. Let me see if I can't rack the slide with one hand. This is another thing. Whereas a 5-inch full-size 1911 and even the commander size, the mid-size, has a bushing and a barrel fit, this one has this trumpet thing. In my opinion, and it may have more to do with the sight radius being slightly longer and everything else, I can typically make a full-size gun shoot more accurately than I can an officer's model. However, given the quality, this is a Colt gun that I'm starting to build with, well, I think it's going to be impressive. It's got good metal, of course, we'd expect from Colt. Somebody's already put a ambidextrous safety on it. What has been asked of me to do is polish and tune it and make it into a two-tone gun with a stainless steel slide and frame and a black hammer, black ambidextrous safety, black slide release to give it a two-tone effect, as well as, make sure everything's going to perform and function 100% reliably. Interestingly enough, I have already warned the client that his girlfriend may get this in her hands and decide she's going to adopt it for her own. Entirely possible. Because even though this can comfortably accommodate my medium-sized hands, it can also accommodate somebody with fairly large hands or fairly small hands. I think it's going to be an interesting project. Already got a 7-round magazine for it. We're going to largely be working with Wilson parts. And this is kind of the introduction to it. Usually with these officers models, the smaller the gun, the more difficult it is for it to function 100% reliably. However, more than once on these officer-sized guns, I have done just that and provided clients with an outstanding carry option and a small package that they could really bet their life on. This is going to be part one of a three-part series on this gun. So I'm going to say later on for now, and stay tuned for part 2 and 3.